Wind and solar are the primary renewable technologies utilized in the U.S. They're proven technologies. People have experimented with others. Geothermal once was very popular in the U.S., but there's a limited resource for geothermal. Wind and solar is going to be critical, but I would say as important, perhaps more important, will be battery storage to firm up that wind and solar capacity. You only have the wind and the solar when the sun is shining or the wind is blowing, and obviously load is 24/7, 365, and battery storage is critical to balance and serve the need when the resources aren't available. So we see continued build out in the U.S. of solar, wind, and battery storage. The transmission constraints in the U.S. are significant, and that I think is slowing to some extent the build out of renewable energy, but that is being addressed, and I think there's a lot of focus on it right now to try and resolve the constraints and allow renewable energy to be brought to the load center. A lot of times the resource is located in scarcely populated regions with no load, and the transmission is necessary in order to bring it to the load centers. What the Biden administration tried to do was centralize the approval of transmission projects. Historically, the issue in the states was you had to get approval from each of the states that you passed through. And they've tried to ease that a little bit, give FERC a little more authority. So that's been the linchpin to future transmission build out. We're active in all the communities that we're located. We make contributions. In some cases, we have funded the building of a firehouse. We've funded education programs. We are an important part of the community, and we recognize that we need to be responsible in contributing back to the community. On the environmental front, a lot of our activity is in California and New York, and in both those states, the environmental review necessary to protect endangered species is extensive, and we have on staff a very strong environmental group to help us navigate that and assure that we're not compromising any of those issues. And then finally, some of our projects touch Native American land, and then we work with the Native Americans to facilitate the project, assuring that we haven't compromised any of the heritage of the tribe, and working around. There's been situations where we've redesigned our project in order to assure that the culturally significant areas are protected. Load growth in the U.S. is projected to grow substantially as a result of AI. By some measures, it'll be as much as 12% of the overall load in the next 3 to 5 years. And so meeting that need is really the way we can contribute most to the AI initiative.